Rolling.
Awesome. Thanks, Yash. Appreciate you. Love you, buddy. Proud of you.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
So you had a crazy theory.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
How you doing, everybody?
How you doing? How you doing, David? It was the last
I'm a little lit this time.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. It's been like 10 minutes since the last session.
Don't admit that.
Well, I literally told people.
No, it's been a week. It's a week has passed.
No, I posted it on fucking Facebook. I was like, we got 2 podcast sessions, bro. I'm so excited, and I am excited.
I'm living in the future here. I'm living 7 days ahead.
Golly. All right,
27.
Okay, so how you doing? I did something new on the old podcast, which was like literally an hour and a half ago, and I'm gonna do it again because it's still the same day, so why not? If you guys could give it a like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Why not just fucking do it? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? If you're not fucking doing it, then you got bad breath. That's it. And I can't smell.
Fuck.
So just do it. Just do it, baby. Just do it. Give it a like. Just gently press that like button. Just do it.
Don't do it gentle.
Okay, so I got this theory.
Yeah, what was it called?
I called it the suspended fuckboy theory. And I asked for another word, and you said...
Postponed fuckboy theory.
Yeah,
Mind you, I haven't heard it yet.
Okay, so this is the postponed fuckboy theory. All right, so I have gone through my fuckboy phase, and I've hurt a lot of people by doing it. And I'm sorry.
Same. I would say I'm...
And I feel like I'm struggling more now than ever to find the girl that I believe will be the one to bear my child. Oh my God, my voice cracked. My child. My child.
That was a weird word choice, too.
To bear my
The one to bear my offspring.
The one to suck my pee-pee.
The one to carry my progenitor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Your baby mama.
Pretty much. No, but like my waifu. My wifey.
Okay, but it's weird that you prioritize that first part. You're talking about the one you want to have your kid.
The one, no, because the one that I would love, the one to bear my child, the one that will just be there for me. And so this theory is because I went through my fuckboy phase, and I unfortunately have been, not unfortunately, when you're in high school, you're like, how many girls you got under your belt? When you're a fucking adult, that shit don't mean nothing. Who cares?
Exactly.
Let me tell you, it does not matter how many people you've had. It matters who stays around. And I believe with this fuckboy theory, for every girl that I have canoodled and hooked up with, it postpones the person that I'm meant to be with for 4 months.
You mean it's because you've hooked up with a lot of people, you feel like it's going to take you longer to find somebody to settle down with?
By fate.
So it's like a karma
Let's say
thing.
if
you think it's like a karma thing.
If I were to hook up with somebody tonight off of fuckboy status, which I don't do anymore.
You no longer lay down the riz?
I don't lay down the pipe, my guy. Unless I truly believe that there is potential for a relationship.
You don't hit him with the quirky boy?
Nope. Then that will postpone 4 months from today. Let's say I was supposed to meet the love of my life tomorrow. Well, sorry, God says, or fate, you gotta wait 4 more months.
I don't know. I think that might be your way of justifying the fact that you're having a hard time. And that's not to say it's wrong. I'm not trying to put you down or anything, but I'm saying maybe since you're actually looking for it now, it's taking longer because you're less interested in hooking up with people. You realize that ultimately trying to find the person you want to spend the rest of your life with is going to take a very long time. And that's okay. My best advice on the matter is stop looking. Focus on yourself. Focus on doing the things that make you happy, and
the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Just letting y'all know, I don't My voice cracked again. Look.
He's nervous. He's nervous tonight.
I'm scared because maybe the one that I love is listening.
Oh my god. Okay, I get it now. You're getting all anxious because you're about to drop some real shit.
No, I really...
And you're worried she's going to hear it.
I really don't care.
See, that's why...
Because if you are the one, then why not? Like, you're just going to fucking listen. That's it. Like, and I will tell you the truth. It's on the internet.
I'm going to be very real with you. The woman that you are someday going to wind up with, you know, if you do wind up with a woman, you never know. But...
Definitely a fucking woman, dude.
Probably.
I don't roll that way.
Probably will not be listening to this podcast.
I'm gonna make sure she does.
Oh boy. See, I don't really. There have been people who have asked me about the podcast that I know, and I'm like, I'm not ready to share that with you because I want to be able to be, you know, unfiltered. I want to be able to say what's actually on my mind without worrying about how specific people in my life are gonna react. And if eventually they hear it, cool. That will mean that it's big enough that I will probably not give as much of a shit that they heard it. But, you know, I'd like it to hit that point before I share this with anyone who I care about. I
personally don't fucking care who listens to this.
And I respect that. It's bold. It's, you know, you've got balls. I'm not going to lie.
You got a fucking monster-sized cock, too.
You got some monster truck tires, bro.
God damn, yeah. Damn.
It's funny. Me and a couple dudes used to say that in high school to refer to one guy's specifically huge nuts.
He had big nuts.
He had big nuts, and we said you got some
like
monster truck tires on there. Like I never saw him. This is all hearsay, but I thought it was so fucking funny. I couldn't stop. Like,
I don't know. There's
like, hey, boy, get them monster truck tires out of the way.
There's really nothing wrong with being confident in what you have to say, and like, okay, so there's some.
Fuck! I hit the mic.
You fucking idiot.
Let's go.
There's something, dude. Just use my lighter.
Nope.
Fucking having to use your keys.
This is a car keys only beer.
The thing is gonna break.
No.
But yeah, no, I don't care what anybody has to say about what I say, because like, fucking,
it comes from the heart.
Yeah, and thanks for giving me that fucking view by listening. Goddamn.
You said you're just another rat in the cage.
You just a buddy.
You filthy pleb.
And thank you for listening. Don't get me wrong.
We have microphones. You have speakers.
I like thanks for. You know how many people have like asked me to be a guest?
Yeah, I mean that'd be fun.
Like I have like maybe like 7 to 8 people asked to be a guest on the podcast, and like I have people tell me like, oh, you have a podcast? Like, oh, like where is it? Can I find it? Like, where do I listen to it?
I say no, you can't.
I say hell yeah, spread it. Not just the podcast, but like if you keep talking like that, you spread them cheeks because I love it.
So in other words, this is all just like an angle on getting pussy for you.
Were you not listening to the first 3 minutes of the podcast? I don't care about that.
I'm just giving you shit.
I like, oh man, there's just something about. I really enjoy when people say, "Oh, that was a good podcast. When's the next one coming out?" Or people saying like, "Hey, thank you." Like
it's your baby.
You know, it's yeah, and I'm spending my money on this because I think I like it. I like it. I like doing it.
I'm showing up and giving commentary. That's my contribution.
Yeah, like this is all just me paying to do what I want to do. If I didn't like it, I would stop paying for it.
I'm a ride or die bitch. That's, you know, I'll be here. Maybe 30 minutes late, but I'll be here.
Yeah.
That's because I
that was my fault. That was my fault.
Yeah, I swear to fucking God, you told me 5:30. And so 5:30 is when I planned on arriving.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I messaged you saying like 5:30, 6:30. It's perfect.
And yeah, and then you messaged me at 4:30. You're like,
see you soon, buddy.
See you soon.
But like,
I guess I should have inferred you meant you were on the way.
I forgot to tell you that when I booked it, it didn't have 5:30. It only had 5. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta. And then when I booked the second time, it was like, oh, 6:30. Shit. All right, fine. Fuck it. At least the second time will be fine.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Yeah. Oh, you know, our boy asked, do you do it live? Like, would you do it live? I'm like, we're not that big yet, dude. Like, we just started. We're like literally a baby crawling.
I wouldn't mind that though. Like having anyone provide additional commentary or, you know, additional inputs, subject ideas, stuff like that in chat.
Well, when he said do it live, I'm assuming he meant like live streaming it.
Yeah, and usually when you do that, you have people also chatting. And,
yeah,
you know.
I don't know. We might do that. We might do that one day, you know, or
interactivity, the recognition.
Or why not do it right now?
No, I'm good on all that.
You sure?
Don't put me on Twitch. I'm traumatized, bro.
Not Twitch, fucking Facebook.
No, God, no.
Dude, I'm gonna do it.
Don't fucking do it.
I'm gonna do it. Please?
I'm getting up and walking out.
Damn.
Yep.
You're caca pipi chorro, bro.
No.
Trozo.
I'm not doing live events for a while.
Why? What happened last time? Me
and my ex did plenty of those.
You don't have to talk about that on this podcast, please. You have confidence for doing that.
Why?
Because I could never. I have videos on my phone. And I have pictures.
You better just stop talking.
But those are for me.
You better just stop talking. No, I don't. I don't. But
well, they were all fucking sent to me.
Okay, well, long as you have, you know, consent to save them and have them.
Yeah,
that's one thing. You know, that's different.
If you sent a video and a fucking picture to me, I still got it. And it's not on my gallery either.
Please submit your requests to delete. No, but that's I don't know. I think it's wrong to keep pictures of people that you're not with anymore, you know?
You think so?
Intimate pictures and photos. Yeah, I do. I think that's wrong.
Well, they sent him for a reason. Well, if anything, during the breakup, they'd be like, and I would please like you to delete those photos and videos.
That's not always what people think about. I suppose you could always ask, but then, you know, it's a weird thing to bring up.
I'm not going to ask because...
I think it's just the polite thing to do to get rid of them.
It's...
It is, you know. Especially because, you know, from especially a female's perspective, it would fucking suck to know that previous partners have pictures or videos of me that I probably don't want them to have anymore. I mean, I suppose I'm kind of a bold and brash individual. I don't care if any of my exes have pictures or videos of me. If anything, that's flattering.
But here's the thing. They send them to me without my consent either. They just sent it to the point where one of my old friends saw it. I'm like, yo. Sorry you saw that. That's the only thing you're ever going to see. Don't get the fucking wrong idea. That was an accident. That is what sparked him to start hitting her up. And that's why we don't have a friendship anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as you didn't deliberately share
I didn't consent to those photos, and I appreciate them, but please don't randomly send them on Snapchat without a heads up.
And that's a valid request.
Like, don't, like, I told her already. I was like, hey, like, I appreciate them. Thank you. And I will screenshot them, but you gotta like at least send a message before. But like, hey,
yeah, give a heads up.
I'm gonna send you a picture. Not like I could have opened up Snapchat anywhere. Could have been at work. Unfortunately, it was right next to my fucking closest friend at the time.
That's when you say, hey, if you're gonna be sending me shit like that with no heads up and no warning, I'm probably not going to open your snaps as often because I cannot do it in public or around people.
And she was booty thick. That was the one that I was telling you about.
The one?
Yeah, no, not the one.
Okay.
The one is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
She has booty. And it's fucking smart. Don't get me started.
Story.
Don't get me started on the one. But yeah, and like, you know what's fucked up is that I told him to work where I work. I put him in as a reference. And
you gave him the perfect sideman angle.
And we would chill in my car on break, and we would smoke our cigarette. But then when he saw it, and like she told me like, hey, he messaged me because like he did the same thing that I do. Drink after work.
Yeah. But
he would drink to the point where he just like he doesn't have a stop. I know when I've hit my limit. and my limit is like, but okay, so like I don't get drunk. I know my limit before I get drunk. So he doesn't. So he would like drink, and he messaged her saying like, "Oh, come through." And she told me right away. She's like, "Hey, just letting you know, he said this." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I talked to him. Like in the car. I'm like, "Hey, just letting you know, she told me that you did this, and she sent me screenshots. And just because like we're close friends, I'm gonna give you another chance. Like, please don't do that. Like, don't fucking do that. Like, cause you mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
As a boy, like we hang out all the time. Just please don't fucking do that." He's like, "Oh, dude, like I'm very sorry. Like I was drinking. Like it won't fucking happen again."
Bro, that's why I don't even talk to my friends' girls. Like, not even in a friendly way. I mean, partially because I'm autistic, but partially because nah, it's not a vibe.
So that's a good idea too.
It is, because then, you don't really have that opportunity to get too drunk and then try to lay the moves on, right?
Yeah. Unless like, you fucking know better.
What?
Unless you like know to never do that. Like that's bro code 101, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, if you're at the point where you're getting shit faced and have no control over your actions, then yeah.
So then unfortunately it fucking happened again at the worst time of my life. I just got back from the hospital, still recovering, and she messages me and saying, "Hey, just letting you know, while you were in the hospital, he kept asking me." And then like
send feet pics, send feet pics, send feet pics.
I didn't even fucking message him anymore. Like, and what's fucked up is like while like the days after, while I was recovering, he came through. We went fishing, and he would just like come and like just chill. Not days, but like when I finally started getting like my consciousness back.
Yeah.
But I didn't even fucking message him. I just fucking blocked him on everything. I'm like, all right, whatever. I ghosted him. I was that bad bitch. I was that bad bitch that blocked him on everything because he meant nothing.
You were that bigger man. Ooh.
And then he made another account. I don't know what the fuck, but I saw that he added me as a friend. He requested. I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Like, come on.
He said, please, bro. I was just so horny.
But then like, I at this point, like, who fucking cares, because she did me dirty too. So I'm not gonna get into that.
My last relationship was pretty shitty. I'm happy I'm out of it.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to get into it on this podcast.
Not really. I probably won't. All I'll say is I'm doing so much better. Like, that was miserable.
What are some regrets that you've done in your past relationships?
So I was dating a girl for a while, and we worked at the same Taco Bell, and she was like quite a few years older than me.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, it was my manager.
I ate Taco Bell last night.
I like Taco Bell breakfast. That's about the only thing I still go for. Because that breakfast, they make it at like
Stop talking about it. I'm about to buzz.
They make it about like 4 or 5 a.m. It's fresh if you get it by 8. Either way, it's better than the beef that definitely sits more than 8 hours at a time. And I'll spill some dirt on Taco Bell.
Don't do it.
No, I'm gonna take a chance here.
No, don't do it, because I love Taco Bell.
That's okay.
I love Taco Bell, and I love Taco Bell.
You don't
talk about your relationship.
No, I'm gonna spill the beef on Taco Bell.
Spill the beef.
Spill the beef.
Then
I'll move on to that. But yeah, at Taco Bell when I worked there, and I think they passed a new law recently that makes it like illegal for companies to have NDAs over their ex-employees. So you can basically reveal any secrets about past employers now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
we'd have to look into it
just in Illinois?
No, I think it's nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side. Sponsored by. I'm just kidding.
Look
man,
at this real quick and make sure.
Oh man, don't talk shit about Taco Bell, because
I'm gonna.
To be honest, as many people that talk shit about Taco Bell, like giving you diarrhea and whatever, still eat it.
Damn good.
Honestly,
reason for it.
let me say, if you had diarrhea from eating Taco Bell, you have a weak digestive system. I could eat Taco Bell all day, every day, and I will never have the Hershey squirts, okay? That shit is fucking good. And I'm not a fan of their steak. But their ground beef, You find it?
No, I'm not finding. I'm not finding anything on it. I'm gonna say
nobody
it anyway.
cares.
I'm gonna
just care about that relationship thing.
No, I'm gonna talk about Taco Bell anyway. I'm gonna risk it all.
You're gonna risk it all?
Yeah. So basically, they have these magnets there. They're like whiteboard magnets where you're supposed to write what time you change the beef out because like 4 hours from the time that you put it on the line, it's got to be thrown away and swapped out, right? A lot of times those fucking times on those magnets are erased and rewritten to further times in the future without anything being done about the product. So like the beef is sitting there, it says throw it away at noon, and at noon somebody walks up and erases that time and puts 4 p.m. That beef is still sitting there, especially on days where they're not as busy.
Oh, that's it. Who fucking cares?
You don't care if the steak or the chicken has
let
been
me tell you.
I'm 9-10 hours.
Let me tell you. I'm fucking Mexican, right? So my mom,
I eat old food too.
My mom, she be cooking, right? She's done cooking by 6. She has it on the pan, still on the stove. And I get home from work at 10:30, and I'm like, ooh, she made this. Let me put it on my plate. Then I wake up, and there's still some left on the stove. And I'm like, ooh, this shit looks good. I'm going to put it for my breakfast without ever once going in the fridge. How long is it? 6 p.m. to like what, like 10, 11 a.m.
I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I do.
You're just calling it.
Oh yeah, because they're not supposed to, right? That's illegal for them.
Oh, dude, there's
a
lot of people. Dude, come on, let's be honest. There's a lot of fucking companies that do what they're not supposed to. But when it comes to like,
when I'm at home making food for myself, I'm pulling my own hair out of it, and I don't give a shit. But when it comes from a restaurant, they can't be serving up hairs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're doing different standard. Do the right thing because you say so. But then again, is that the company's fault or is that the employee's fault?
Oh, definitely management fault. Obviously, if the company knew anything about it, they'd be like, fuck you, get fired,
I got called out for not putting shit in the fridge. People would think I'm weird. I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you? See, I do it really, because no disrespect, but like, are you really that Caucasian? I don't even know why I'm saying Caucasian. Are you really that scared? From your foods class that like the moment it hits room temperature, you're like, I gotta put it in the frame.
No, it's more like
first in what is it? First in, last out or something? No,
first in, first out. Yeah.
Yeah, first in, first out.
Yeah. But no, it's more like I am personally a pretty frugal person, and sometimes I make large portions of food, but it's gonna take me like 2 or 3 days to eat that much,
yeah,
right?
Tupperware,
Yeah, no, and my whole thing is like, if I leave something out on the counter for like 24 hours and it's still fine, I'll still eat it. But then I put it in the fridge, it goes bad substantially faster. So like if it's already been sitting at room temperature for 24 hours and then you throw it in the fridge, it's probably going to be fucking bad in 2 days. The more time something spends at room temperature, the more opportunity that bacteria or mold or whatever has to grow. And like, yeah, it just goes bad faster when you do put it in the fridge. So like milk especially is a big one. It lasts like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But if
do you go by the sell by date?
No, I go by the smell and the consistency. If it's at the best by date or best used by date and it looks fine, it smells fine, I'll still use it. Same with eggs. I don't go by the expiration date on the eggs. I put
Except
them in water.
for bread. Bread is the one thing that I will go by.
No.
Because
bread is about storage. And this, I'm pretty passionate about this, but if you put your bread in the fridge. I'm talking about
like pan bimbo, fucking just regular whole wheat, whatever.
You put it in the fridge?
No, I don't put it in the fridge.
Good. That's the worst thing you can fucking do for the bread.
I've seen people put it
Yeah, me too. And it's so weird. They think
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you putting your fucking bread in the fridge?
So in ideal conditions, I think it probably would keep it better for longer. But the fact of the matter is there's this condensation effect. And here's my theory, because you were talking about your postponed fuckboy theory. I've got a personal theory about the bread bag condensation effect, where you take this loaf of bread.
It's called the condensation fuck bread.
No, it's the bread bag condensation effect. And what it is you
I like my bread.
Shut your stupid ass up. Let me fucking talk. So you take the bag of bread out of the fridge, right? And you open it up, you take out your slices, and you let all this warm, room temperature, like regular humidity air in, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you twist the bag back up, all this warm air with, considerable condensation or considerable humidity is let into the bag and probably flows all throughout the bread. And you seal it back up and put it in the fridge. Now, what happens? Ooh. What happens to warm, moist air when you reduce the temperature? Condensation forms. It's like the morning dew. So you get all these little water droplets, and this like moist effect accumulates in the bag, on the bread, and it goes moldy faster. It goes because every time you take it out of the fridge, you're letting the cold, dry air out, putting new, humid, warm air in, and then sealing it up and then cooling it down again. And it's dropping off more and more water in the bag. And if you do it enough times, you'll literally see water droplets in the corners of the bag. So and I guarantee you that is the easiest way to get mold on the bread is to get it wet.
Am I getting this right? So pretty much that theory is basically like putting food that's still hot in the fridge, because like because the outside is cold and the inside is still hot. Not hot, but like it's a warm thing. So, am I right or am I wrong? Because that's what I picture while you were saying it. Like because you got the
if you notice when you put something in a Tupperware and you take it out of the fridge and it's got all that water on the top lid.
It's gonna
the water up. That's the condensation from the steam coming off of the food and then being condensed in the cold air in the fridge.
Yes.
And it deposits in the corners of the container.
You lost me.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Keep going.
And it deposits in the corners of the container and on the lid, and suspends there until you take off the top and let it drip back into the food. At least I do. Before I microwave anything, I let that Tupperware water get back into the food. I might even add more water, then microwave it. That's a life hack, by the way. You put water in your mac and cheese when you reheat it, it gets creamy again.
I thought you're supposed to let your food get to room temperature before you put it into the fridge.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can do that.
Instead of putting the Tupperware on and just like...
No, that'll definitely help some stuff stay crunchy and, help stuff retain some of the texture it
Hamburger
has.
Helper, fire. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
The way that I make it. Anyways, keep going. Back with your theory. I'm just calling out random fucking things that are fire.
This was really only about bread. My whole thing is refrigerating bread is fucking stupid because it makes the bread go bad faster. 100%. So if you do that, stop. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You don't even know it. You think, oh, fridge keep longer. Fridge good. No, not for bread.
Well, see, the thing is, the reason why I only go by the expiration date, sell by date, whatever the fuck.
See, and that's crazy to me too, because if I take the bread out and it's not hard as a rock or moldy, it's still edible.
Well, see, the thing is, like with bread, if let's say like you pull out 2 pieces of bread and like that's fine. Well, the thing is with bread, if one part is moldy, it kind of spreads like a tree branch. It's kind of just like goes through every bit of the whole loaf of bread.
Not really. Have you never cut off a piece of mold from bread and ate it?
No.
Never?
What the fuck? And the reason why I'm so scared is because I saw Ripley's Believe It or Not, where that guy pretty much had his fucking face messed up. Like they had to like, I can't get into it, but it was because of moldy bread.
Well, clearly I'm not afraid of fungus. Ha ha.
Oh man. I'm not drunk enough to laugh at those yet. No, but like seriously, like if you think about it, ooh,
shit.
Damn, getting a call. Answer.
No, I'm not answering it on the podcast. She can wait. It's fine.
See, that's the thing. You on that status, and I'm not.
What do you mean on that status? I have friendships. That's all it is.
Oh man,
I'm nice to women, so they're my friends.
Yeah. But so the whole fungus on the bread, I don't fuck with. But going back to my theory, Is it? Does that make sense though? Like for every girl that I canoodled with.
No, it sounds like you are beating yourself up and essentially.
I'm beating myself up, and unfortunately, it makes me beat myself up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm lonely.
Yeah, no, I'm
lonely as fuck.
I'll be honest, my sex drive is kind of taking a dive. Like
and mine is on the fucking up and up and up, dude. It's like a fucking uphill roller coaster that never goes down. Unfortunately, it's just like a slow, steady.
And you say you're over your fuckboy phase.
I am.
Yeah, well,
the next girlfriend that I have, hopefully, is the one, or the older one.
I just want to meet someone who's nice to me, and I think I have.
She gonna get it.
What?
What? Oh, I'm still going off of what I was saying. She gonna get it, dude. She gonna get it. Like, dude, like all night, all day. A little bit in the afternoon. The afternoon is for, God and for, the church. But, the rest of the time, day and night, afternoon.
I'll be honest, I've probably got the motivation to fuck like once a day. And then I'm like, all right, let's just like hang out and have fun and do something else now. I guess like.
That's because you get it on the regular, to be honest.
Well.
Like, you know what kind of sucked with my past? I've had girlfriends that said that they are sex addicts. And I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been in that position.
I'm like, let me fucking see what this is about. And then they're just like, normal fucking, like, where's the sex addict part?
Oh, see, well,
what the fuck happened?
I've been in that position where I've started dating someone who's like, yeah, by the way, I'm a sex addict. And then, like, at first, it's great. At first, it's cool. Like, I can keep the pace, keep the interest, all that shit. And then I'm like, dude, you can't be serious. Like, I really don't want to fuck again right now. You trying to like go get something to eat or go to a park or like, play some video games or something, something besides sex.
Yeah, like I just wanted to like try it once, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to last that long in that relationship. But like,
your dick starts to chafe, my man.
Dude, have you ever like what's the most time what is the most times you've ever like done it within a day?
Probably like 5 or 6, not that many. After a certain point, it's like no longer possible. You can't really finish.
The most I've ever done was 7 or 8, and that's because we were going for like what's the most, and like after 4, we're like, oh, this hurts.
Exactly.
She's like, my lips hurt, and I'm like, yeah, no, I feel you. I do not want to do this again.
At that point, just like buy her a wand, bro.
And I'm like, but we gotta go. We're like, all right. And then we hopped on top of each other like some bad bunnies.
Like it was an obligation. You're like,
we're like, we gotta do this.
God damn it, gotta do it
again.
Then it's
break time, and I get to have a cigarette.
I dated a girl once that cried when I wouldn't fuck her.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I suppose it didn't happen all the time, but sometimes she would really fucking throw a fit.
Huh?
Yeah.
I've had a girl cry because when I was going through my fuckboy phase, I was still going through. Well, no, I wasn't going through, but like I was still like drinking. It's my ex. She cried because I had a whiskey dick and I couldn't bust. She thought it was her. She's like, "Is it me?" I'm like, "No." Yeah. I'm like, "It's not."
Sometimes you just don't have it in you. Like, have you?
No,
ever...
I tried. It would go up and then back down, and then up and then down, and then I'm like, I gotta take a piss. And then I stopped halfway, went to the bathroom, took a piss. And I'm like, I hope you're ready.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've been fucking for so long, you're just too tired to keep going? Like you're still hard and everything, but you're like, I can't.
No,
my body is giving out.
No,
never.
I haven't been, because at that point it's determination. It's like I gotta fucking finish.
Yeah,
dude.
Then you're on the verge of having a fucking heart attack.
Once you get that that spark, it's like that feeling like, ooh. You feel it like on the bottom of your nuts and like, like right up here, like, I don't know. It's like right in the groin area. The sensation of like, yeah. I feel it. You got to ride it out. You got to go. You got to do everything that you can to make you finish.
And sometimes you don't get that sensation. Sometimes you were trying your damnedest and that's
happened to me.
It's not happening.
that has happened to me.
You just gotta admit defeat and be like,
at that point,
I'm gonna fucking die if I keep going.
At that point, I'm like, I'm so tired. Like I
feel like a salmon, just like breeding to exhaustion and death. You hear about that?
No.
Salmon, basically, I forget which kind. I think it's I want to say Canadian, but you'd have to look it up. But there's a steelhead salmon, it might be called, that essentially when it's their breeding season will breed to death because their cortisol levels spike so high. I could be totally fucking wrong about all that, but it's something similar. Moral of the story is, you know, you realize I'm not a salmon. I do not need to keep going.
I searched it up and it just says this is how to catch salmon. I'm like, all right, whatever, fuck it. But yeah, no, I don't.
Steelhead is not a type of salmon.
Yeah, yeah, no, I have had the all whiskey PP, and it sucks, dude. I remember this one time.
It's a sockeye. The sockeye salmon is what I was thinking of.
I remember this one time. I was with my girl. We were canoodling. We were hooking up, you know. And then I got soft. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? What happened? And this was the first time that this was the first time that I ever had it. So then, like, you know, trying to get it back up.
You're mashing it out, yeah.
And then it gets up, and I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Giving it a good roll.
And then, you know, we were at it again for like another 10 minutes, and then like it went back down. I'm like, the whole session was like about 2 hours. An hour and 15 of it was me getting back up. And it
sometimes it'd be like that.
It was terrible to the point where she would get like dry and we used lube.
You're like, it was so bad that we used lube
because like she would get like wet and then it would dry up.
That's a hydration thing sometimes. You know, if
she was drunk too though.
No, I know. I'm saying if you're with somebody and you know they're horny but they're not getting wet, they might be dehydrated. That can be a big thing.
Do you think you could hold and talk to the audience for like maybe like a minute or so while I go take a quick piss?
No. I don't think I can. I think I'd rather pause it.
Oh yeah.
We have that power.
We have the power.
BRB Tango Party.
Oh man. Hold on. Okay, we are back. We're back.
That was a long piss.
How you doing?
I was listening, buddy.
Damn right. I asked, like, do you need a hand, bro? Like, come on.
I might have needed two.
All right. So we were talking about women.
What?
We were talking about women.
Where are we?
Yeah, from what I remember. Okay, so if not, then I'm gonna go off and just say there were some things that I've done in my past that I do not like. Like one, unfortunately, and I don't believe this, once a cheater, always a cheater.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
Really?
Especially if you forgive somebody for cheating on you, it's probably gonna happen again.
I don't believe that.
No?
Because
you're very idealistic, sir.
Well, the reason why is because with the whole incident that happened with me, it literally turned my whole life around.
Yeah.
So just because I did it back then.
No. I suppose maybe a better way to nuance this would be once you cheat with one person, you will probably cheat on that person again. It doesn't mean you're going to be a cheater forever. But, you know, if you cheat on somebody, you're probably going to cheat on them again. Or if somebody cheats on you, that person will cheat on you again. They might turn their life around and get better and wind up happy with somebody else, but it's not going to be you. They will cheat on you again.
I don't believe that, though.
I do.
Okay, so pretty much the reason why I don't believe that is because all of my morals after the whole incident have gone fucking 180. I could personally say that like I hate that it happened, but I'm glad that it happened because my life was going so downhill that like it made me a better person. But in the end, there are a lot of downfalls that I have still from it, where it's like, you know, depression and whatever. But I'm not gonna get into that. But it made me realize the shit that you know how they say like you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
Well, think of that, but like times fucking 50 because I almost lost literally everything that a person can know. And that is why I truly believe that like especially when I was with my most recent ex.
Yeah.
I was with her for like 7-8 months. And within that time I was just like giving her all that I could. Like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I was being, but unfortunately, like that made me more realistic, and I would be more. I would just talk about like, hey, like this is your problem. Why don't you just like talk about it with them? Like, if it's causing you like harm, get down to it. Like talk it out instead of like going back and forth, talking around and about each other. Just talk to each other, and like if you guys end up just not liking each other, that's fine. You don't have to like everybody. And then, throughout all that time, I never once thought about anybody else. I was just thinking about like a way to make me and her better. And unfortunately, she had a baby that wasn't mine. I was actually stepfathering it up. I was trying to be a stepdad. Oh man, this place is haunted. It's the Apollo Theater once again.
No.
But yeah, I truly believe that like I will never cheat again because like there's no fucking point in like ever doing that. Like why the fuck would I do that? Are you serious? Like I wish I could go back in time and grab my old self and literally beat the fuck out of him and be like, look,
see, no,
why?
I think
because I've been cheated on before.
And cheating is something you do when you're in your hoe phase, you know?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And once you're out of that, you lose interest in cheating because you kind of lose interest in sex, you know? Like, you no longer get so uncontrollably horny that you can't control yourself around somebody and cheat on your significant other because sex isn't that important.
To be honest,
the relationship becomes more important.
To be honest, I don't think it's that. Like, I think what I care more about now, and I said this on the first episode, and I don't, like, looking back and re-hearing it, I don't believe it. I said, I just want somebody to fuck while I focus on my goals. Oh, my voice is so cracky. Oh, fuck.
You got this.
I don't want. Well, I'm not crying. I'm not gonna cry.
No, I mean you can get through without the voice crack.
No, I don't know.
Control.
I think I'm going through puberty again, but I'll get into that later.
That'd be sick, wouldn't it? Puberty 2, the sequel.
No,
you wouldn't like that.
Anyways, I said I would want a girl to just fuck while I focus on my goals. And honestly, I don't really believe that. I feel like you would need just somebody in general to just like, be there. Cause like I went through my fucking hard time. I'm going through my hard time right now. And that's because I'm looking for it. And I shouldn't be looking for it is what you also said. I'm just doing my thing. You kind of
stumble across somebody who you like being around. It's like that. And my whole thing is, I think you got to get through your hoe phase. Everyone's got their hoe phase where they got to explore their sexuality and figure out.
Everybody.
Yeah, literally. It's not like I'm not trying to slut shame here. I think we're all sluts at a certain phase of our life because you become free and then get to explore your sexuality. And then it's a whole fascinating world, right?
Girls are just as horny as guys.
Yeah. No,
that's guaranteed scientific fact. So if you are not pleasing your girlfriend or wife, she will do one of two things. One, she will twiddle her twat a lot. She will flick her bean all the time in the bathroom. Or two, she's going to cheat. But hopefully her mindset is not on that one, so she will just be twiddling her twat all the time.
Alrighty.
That's true, dude, because girls have nuts that need to be busted.
Everyone's got needs. Everyone's got different sex drives.
Everybody has a nut.
Everyone's got specific requirements, Like we were talking about, I really don't have much of a sex drive anymore. And like, sure, when I first meet somebody, it's really exciting. And it's more likely to happen than if I started dating somebody. Like, I'm really not in the mood to fuck all the time, you know? I like hanging out. I like going and doing fun stuff and, you know, cute things, right? I'm a feminine soul. What can I say? But
you have a feminine charm to you, dude.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
There's a reason why people thought that you were gay.
Yeah, gay as fuck, right?
People thought that I was gay too.
Yeah, well, maybe you have that same feminine spirit.
No, they only thought I was gay was because I would take care of myself. Like, I would get my eyebrows done. I would get a haircut every 2 weeks. I'm just like, bro, I'm just trying to like get these girls. How is that gay?
But a point of all this being is like the sex gets boring, and the most important thing is that you have a relationship with somebody based on something besides sex. Like, if you are really only physically attracted to somebody and then the sex gets old and suddenly there's like sexual dissatisfaction on their part because you're really not in the mood anymore and, you know, shit like that, how much do you have besides that, you know?
See, and that's the thing that I need to talk about. Like, one of the things that causes divorce a lot, well, it's like the stepping stone, is
the fucking phones and computers, the information age. Ted Kaczynski was right.
No, it's a lack of like changing up the sex life. The sex life gets boring. So you need to be comfortable enough with your partner to be like, hey, look, my voice cracked again. I won't do it. Just like going like, hey, can we try this? Like, it's okay to be open about your sexual stuff.
I agree. A lot of people aren't really trying to have conversations like that, though.
Sex is more natural than you breathing air. And unfortunately,
yeah,
society has made it to the point where it's like, oh, don't talk about that.
I think the opposite is true. I think
if you're a lady, you have to stay missionary the whole time and have him fuck you. That's how it was in the 70s. Only missionary.
I think we are more sexually liberated now than ever, which is, you know, a good thing. And people are more comfortable than ever talking about their sexuality and about their, you know, sexual orientation.
Yeah. And let me tell you, I'm all for watching, you know, the adult websites. But you can't watch it all the time. You can't.
No, porn addiction's very real. Like,
not just
it's
that,
really bad for some people.
They say it desensitizes you, but it literally fucking does. You don't know until you've reached that point. And yeah. I because, you know, unfortunately, I'm gonna say this. I think I have gotten to the point where I'm just like starting to watch some shit that I've never ever watched before.
You're on the depraved shit?
I'm on the yeah, sure.
Okay.
So like
it's a bold confession.
Well, it's because I'm not gonna lie. Why would I lie to my viewers? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. If I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it with fucking confidence that yeah, I am not sexually in the right spot. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna fucking switch up and go fucking gay. No, I've never will, and I never will watch those videos. Asking. And I never will watch it. But like when people say like you watch weird stuff, I'm just letting y'all know I don't watch that because it just doesn't interest me. No offense, I just don't watch it. And the same like this may, I don't know if you've ever done it, but I will never is the watching transvestite.
You wouldn't jack off to a trans person?
No.
Well, speak for yourself.
Because there are so many millions of like, you know, videos out there that like, you know.
Yeah, I think women are beautiful. All women.
Oh,
whether cis or trans.
No disrespect. Like I've seen like some guys look fucking good in makeup and a wig. Like I'm like, damn,
if we're talking femboys, I'm speaking your language.
No, you see, there was a meme was like there's a guy that sent it to his buddy. He's like, hey, is she hot? He's like, why the fuck you asking? No. Is she hot? He's like, oh yeah, she's hot. He's like, oh, this fucking James Charles, you fucking you gay. But it's like, no.
And then you realize, you know what? Maybe I am. maybe it's flexible. There's
well, I am
the line
saying,
does not. My point is the line does not have to be solid. You know what I mean? It's okay to be attracted to like one or two guys. You know, you don't have to march around and be like, I'm bi, by the way. You know, like
no. What I do is like I have this weird tendency where like I just look at a guy's butt. But it's not for me for sexual pleasure. It's to compare it to mine.
no, yeah, I was
Think of it as a competition. Like, I'm like, all
you're
right.
trying to get cheeked up.
I'm like, yeah.
You're like, damn, I could have a
that's
big
one
ass.
of that's one of my insecurities. People would be like, oh, you got a flat butt. And
Got a
I'm
Hank
like,
Hill.
oh, and then
You
like
got the Hank Hill special.
girls would be like, I like a guy with a big butt. So I would look at like a guy and be like, damn, it's bigger than me. Fuck.
You know, it's about the pants. You got to wear nice pants.
And that's what I've noticed because you know that one Packer girl,
right? It's
she slapped my butt. She's like, "You got a nice ass." And I even asked one of my coworkers at Applebee. I didn't ask, but I brought it up. I was like, "Oh yeah, no, like I don't even have an ass." And she's like, "No, you got a nice butt."
Roman, it's about the shape. That's what you'll find. It's all about the shape. It's not necessarily about the size.
I'm a guy trying to fucking get a nice butt for the girls. Is that gay? Is that weird?
It's not gay.
It's weird for me to say online, but I'm gonna do it.
There's nothing gay.
'Cause this is the Howyadoin podcast, and we do whatever we want to talk about.
There's nothing gay about wanting to look good.
And unfortunately, girls care about a nice butt more than guys care about a girl having a big butt. And my co-host actually fucking likes bigger boobs than a butt.
I don't know. I'm pretty indifferent.
No, you told me you like boobies more than butts. You told me this twice. Don't lie to me now.
I probably said something that I like enjoy sucking on titties, but it's
no. You're capping, bro. You're capping.
No, I don't think I am.
No, you're capping.
If you think there aren't gorgeous individuals out there with no titties, then you're crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's all relative.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my fault.
There's no like standard, right?
There's no standard for any woman. In fact, you know,
I have personality standards and responsibility standards, not like body type standards, right?
There's no body type standard.
Exactly. Like
love is love.
I'm more interested in, are you gonna try to move into my apartment and leech off me and not get a job and, you know, basically suck the fucking life out of me and scream at me every night? Or are you trying to like be a productive part of my life and a partner and somebody who actually is happy to see me every day and nice to me, right? Like that's what I care about.
That's good. Yeah.
See, and I'm realizing like that's why I say I think I'm out of my fuckboy phase is because like I am less concerned with somebody's body type and than how they treat me. Because I got treated like shit, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get like it really puts shit into perspective when somebody treats you like shit for a long time and you're really unhappy. And at the same time, you get convinced that your happiness doesn't matter because you're trying to make things work with this person. And it's not about being happy. It's about making it work.
Oh,
and that's
man.
that's fucked up, right? It gets fucked up because you're not even happy. And you're so focused on making everything work and being good enough and not fucking up and causing a meltdown that like you're not doing anything you love anymore, right? What's that gesture?
I was just telling you to put the Stella back on the 100.
My beer was off the coaster. I committed a cardinal
But
crime.
you know what? I understand what you're saying. You know what? I learned something today.
That you're not out of your fuckboy phase?
No. I learned something today. I shouldn't be upset about my breakup and my breakup ending and having that relationship. And
not at all.
I should be looking forward to the relationships that I will have in the past. Well, in the future. I'm sorry. I should be
looking forward to the past. I'm living in the present.
No, but to be honest, I should be looking forward to the relationships I will have in the future because I will meet the one. Not the one that got away, but maybe
I'm living in the future, so the present is my past.
Yeah, but maybe, just maybe, it won't be the one that got away. It'll be the one that decided to stay and be with me through thick and thin and love me for who I am.
I don't know. I think
I'm just fucking kidding, dude. I swear, if the one is listening right now, I love you. Please take me back. Please. I miss you so much. Please. Please.
Don't get desperate on me, bro. Don't get desperate.
You're right. You're right. No.
You got to look forward. You were exactly right.
You cannot you cannot beg for a girl.
No, absolutely not.
You can't.
That's
But what I said was true. And I gotta look forward to future relationships.
Exactly. And another thing is, so when you talk about the past and trying to make shit work with somebody who you've already had bad history with, like, it's hard for anybody to really let that go. Like, it'll always come up. It'll always come back. The thoughts,
I'm not saying also that. Like, I'm saying, like, who the fuck knows? Like, you never know.
My point is the thoughts will always be there. Like, if bad shit happened between you guys, it'll come up some way. Like, she'll be thinking about it.
Yeah.
And
but if for some fucking reason, like, who, like, there are so many people. Dude, there are so many people that have broken up back then, and they eventually winded up getting back together. That's why when you say you don't know, you don't fucking know.
Yeah, but I would argue that usually when people break up and go a long time without seeing each other and then get back together, it's because they didn't break up by choice. Not always, at least. Like, it's something split them up, and then they got the opportunity to be together again. And shit, that can work out. But, like...
What do you mean by choice?
I mean, like, if the reason the breakup happened is because somebody fucked up really bad, and then you get back together in the future, it's hard for that not to come up again.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
The bad blood can be forgiven, but it can never disappear from memory.
And that's why Jesus says, turn the other cheek and let them stick it in. I'm just kidding.
Forgive, not forget.
Yeah, I'm not a big,
I forget everything, so that doesn't really apply to me, I kind of just, like, don't remember shit.
I purposely did not mean that. I'm very sorry. God did not say turn the other cheek and let him stick it in.
You don't have to apologize for blasphemy, bro. I guarantee you it's no big deal. Making a joke is cool.
Well, like, you know how they say, like, dude, like, there's so many fucking comedians that are unfortunately getting fucking canceled for them being I think you've
kind of got like a religious psychosis a little bit where you're still kind of afraid.
No, to be honest, it's just because, like, it's on the internet, and I'm not gonna lie. I would say this to you full-hearted.
You're afraid of offending.
Yeah, you're right. There's no point in me feeling like getting canceled because, like, I'm not even big enough yet.
No, you're good. And I think the last thing you're gonna get canceled for is dissing Christianity. That's not gonna be the one.
Yeah, because my last girlfriend was a Christian.
It's gonna be the comments on women.
My last girlfriend
It's gonna be the comments on women that get you canceled.
My last girlfriend was a Christian, dude.
Let's be serious.
Well, like, I love all women. To be honest, like, you know how they say, like, body shaming, the fat shaming? I don't fucking care. I look at all that. I look at all of that. I love every woman.
I like thick girls too.
He likes thick girls.
That as well.
That as well.
I'm pretty open-minded.
There's no what do they say? There's no there's no guys with tits. It's just girls with dicks or something. How does that?
There's guys with tits too.
Oh no, but it's a saying. It's a saying.
There are trans men out there with tits. There are cis men out there with tits.
There are straight fat men with tits.
That's exactly what I'm saying, my man.
Look, just be happy with your fucking body. Look, I'm skinny as fuck. I'm a skinny boy, and I make it work.
You do, yeah.
I try to make it work because I worked out. I tried, and I could go back to that.
We're like Bert and Ernie, bro.
Yeah, dude, we dead ass fucking are. Oh my god. Dude, and you're wearing the
I got the fucking
You got the shirt. You got the shirt.
The striped shirt.
Man.
Oh my lord.
No, but like, yeah, we just be happy with it. Like, it's hard. It's hard.
There's no point hating yourself.
Let me tell you. If you're a big girl,
you can't interrupt me like that. I was making a.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, like, if
I was gonna say, I think if you spend all your time, me. Yeah, I am. I'm taking it back.
So bad.
If you spend too much time,
so bad,
Bro, fucking stop. Holy shit. If you spend too much time hating yourself and focusing on like what you hate about yourself and what you wish was different, like that is literally gonna scare the host, bro. Stop. You know, you just be confident with what you got. There's somebody out there who's into you and somebody out there who you probably think is out of your league who's into you, but it's never gonna happen if you are, you know, crouched in the corner, not making eye contact, being too scared to talk to anybody. And I know I do that and I can't help it, but I'm just saying, like, if you think nobody's going to love you, then you're not going to find anybody.
Yeah. And I was just going to say, like, you
got to tell yourself people already are going to love you.
Like, if you're a thin girl, if you're like a big girl, like, I know so many people that I work with that, like, they would, like, hook up with you. Like, they would give you the time of day, like, you got to be comfortable with yourself because, like, as much as it is for guys, it's important for girls too. Your confidence means everything. A guy will look at a girl that is confident. That's why they call her a bad bitch. She's a bad bitch. She walks around strutting what she's got. Who fucking cares? Give her the time of day, and she don't like you, she'll be like, fuck you.
Right. It's all about how you carry yourself. And
yeah,
I guess that's what I was getting at. I didn't mean to be all depressive and like, if you hate yourself, everyone will hate you.
Well, like, that's what, like,
no, I mean more like if you spend too much time getting hung up on your own appearance. That's
why we're so like we're a good, like, you know, we're a good fucking podcast, like, well, not podcast, like, we're good, like, but that's why, like, we work
fucking good though.
We work well off each other because, like, I'm assuming you're a half empty kind of guy and I'm more of a half full kind of guy.
You know, and I think pessimism, the thing about it, a lot of people think that pessimism is super toxic and that it means you expect the worst out of the world. But I think it means that when you're not expecting much,
you're being more realistic.
Well, not just that, but you're pleasantly surprised when things go well. You know, like, instead of hoping for the best and always being disappointed, I'm not expecting much so that when things go well, I'm like, you know what? God damn, that's awesome. So I feel like it elevates me higher.
That's pretty pessimistic, to be honest with you.
Well, I think it elevates me higher when I'm not really expecting the best out of everything.
So here's the thing. There's a theory.
It also makes you funnier.
There's a theory when to look at a relationship not 50-50, but
as much as you need to give, as much as you need to get, you know.
No.
Shit changes.
That's bad.
I think
I
shit
truly
changes.
I truly believe that's bad.
Sometimes people go through shit and they might need more from you, and then sometimes you go through shit and you need more from somebody else.
I think you should give your relationship 75-25. So, like, you receive more. If both of them were to do it, though, this has to be compatibility.
That's not how percentages work, bro. You can't
75-25.
Yeah, it can't be one person gets 75, the other person gets
no,
75.
But like, okay, so okay, let me fucking finish talking, please.
You better start making sense then, bitch.
I say this is realistically not.
Realistically,
you gotta give 75 and expect 25. So you give out but expect less, so nobody gets disappointed. This has to be on both ends.
That's literally exactly what I was just saying. When you're not expecting much, things work out better.
But then why are you talking shit?
I'm not. I'm just. It's funny that you're reframing.
Give more. Expect less.
You're reframing pessimism.
Well, I'm saying it in an optimistic style, to be honest.
That's literally how I feel. He's like, I'm kind of an optimistic pessimist, where I'm not expecting the worst. I'm just not expecting the best, and I do get very happy when things work out.
No. You did not say that. You were like,
that's literally what I said.
It
makes you happier.
That's pretty cool.
It makes you happier when you are not expecting everything to be fucking peaches and cream. I swear to God, when you realize the world is a cruel and gritty and awful place, and things don't always work out.
The world
and you're
is
realistic
the best
with yourself.
Place in the world.
Yeah, living's pretty cool. I don't know if there's much else. But point being, when you're not expecting everything.
You ever have Applebee's? Applebee's is one of the best places in the world.
I ain't never been to no Applebee's.
We're going to Applebee's.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. It's better than TGI Fridays. And way fucking
Fridays sucks.
It's way better than fucking Chili's, dude. I swear to God, all they got is that song. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
I'll tell
baby
you
back
what,
dick.
I'm on the team. Whoever got the bloomin' onion, that's Outback. Yeah, I'm on their side.
Outback and Texas Roadhouse.
I'm on their side too.
And unfortunately,
I do unspeakable things for a bloomin' onion. I'm
dude,
not gonna lie.
honestly, the bloomin' onion, it's cool,
Dude,
but like
I'm like Shrek the way I be on that onion.
I mean, like, I don't know how I feel about the bloomin' onion.
The sauce they give you with it sucks. It's not really worth it. It kind of tastes like fucking cocktail sauce for shrimp. It's bullshit. But
they need to like
get ranch with it. You just get ranch.
Do something different with the bloomin' onion. They need to like fucking how about instead of the batter, do it like a fucking add a little bit of like zest, a little bit of spice to that bloomin' onion batter. You know, when
loaded bloomin' onion.
No, not on top of it. Like in the seasoning, like in the actual, like, you know,
but
before they dip it in the fryer.
I've made it at home before, and there are quite a few spices in that.
Well, then add some more spice. What the fuck? I'm Mexican. I can't taste your fucking Caucasian spice.
Well, you can't smell anyway, so how are you gonna taste?
Well, smell does have a lot to do with taste, but I can still taste.
I'll make you a bloomin' onion sometime.
I can taste that puss.
That's not a.
And it tastes good. You know who you
are. So like,
it's nobody.
I'll make you a
bloomin' onion. I don't have anybody. Make me a bloomin' onion.
I will, and I'll zest it up for you. I'll do exactly what you say.
Add some spice.
I'll crush up some like arbol chilies or something. Powder them.
Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. You're my buddy. You got me.
Yeah, I got you. I'm good at like sauces and seasonings, I would say.
I'm good at cooking too.
Oh yeah?
I know how to make a mean Captain Crunch.
I was gonna make butter chicken last night, but you gotta make like a whole yogurt marinade and leave it in there overnight. So tonight,
going back to bitches,
tonight I'm prepping that fucking butter chicken.
I know how to
pair it with some ginger rice.
We were talking about food, but you know what the best food is?
Don't even fucking say it.
This video is sponsored by Blue Chew. It really is, guys. It really is.
I think that's illegal. You shouldn't do that.
It isn't.
You can't pretend to be sponsored by somebody.
You can all the time.
No.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think that.
Yeah, no. You can't take it all the way up there. But you be like, this video is sponsored by. No, you know what? This video is sponsored by.
If they give enough of a shit, you're gonna get smacked down for that.
They won't do it. Guaranteed. This video is sponsored by Manscaped.
You can beg them though. You can say, please sponsor me, Blue Chew. My dick won't get hard when I drink too much. Fix it.
But my dick gets pretty hard though. I do want to try a Blue Chew. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to.
No,
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't want to try anything that's gonna fuck with my blood pressure. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I would be worried that introducing any sort of vasoconstrictor or vasodilator into my system with the amount of caffeine I do, with the amount of weed I smoke, you know, like I'd be worried about adverse effects. So I'm not trying to experiment with anything like that.
But it's better than, you know, fucking Cialis or Viagra. It's its own thing.
According to what? Based on what you've heard?
You know,
you're just fucking shilling Blue Chew for nothing. Why are you?
I just want to try it, dude. I just want to try it.
Then try it. Go experiment before you start fucking plugging it.
I'm gonna plug it up.
No.
I'm gonna plug it up so I can plug her up.
For what reason?
I'm gonna plug her up like a fucking clogged drain. I'm gonna plug it up. There's nothing wrong with, like, you know, giving an endorsement to somebody for free.
Yes, there is.
There's no problem.
Yes. That's like sucking dick down at the corner for nothing in return. Why? For the fun of it?
Because I'm a bad man. No, look, I haven't tried it. I want to try it. But that's like...
I don't think you're going to get a free sample by begging them. I think you could go online and get that. I don't think you need to plug their product before you even fucking try it.
Look, Blue Chew.
No point. Blue Chew. What if it sucks? What if it's awful and it doesn't work and you just plugged it for free and everyone's like,
well, you know
Roman says Blue Chew is great. Let's try it. And then they try it and then they hate it. You don't know.
Or their money back.
But
you know what? This will literally fucking never happen. Guaranteed. But if Blue Chew is listening, send me 2 pills. And I will test it out with a whammon.
Send me 500 pills and I'm going to take them all at once.
And if they are good, I will keep talking about it. For free. Fuck. Ah. That's the noise she makes.
Send me 100 pills and I will find a way to put it into the water supply.
Damn. And everybody gets a hard on?
Then we can do a clinical study.
It's a hard knock life for us, bro. Oh, man. I'm almost done with my beer. We're an hour and, 10 minutes in?
Yep, that's 110.
God damn. And we still got 2 more beers left.
I don't know if we need to finish those.
Yeah, no, we don't. I'll
have to drive to Applebee's.
And we gotta go to Applebee's. I'm gonna go to Applebee's. Jeez Louise, Applebee's, suck my pee.
What's the best thing at Applebee's? What, in your personal opinion, best menu item? Do you modify it?
All right. Do you want it as a customer, or as a worker?
What? Okay, give me both. What's the best thing you can order and the best thing you can fucking make?
Okay, best thing you could order, in my opinion,
for the price point too. You got to factor price point in.
Is a Fiesta lime chicken with extra Mexi ranch and a side of sour cream with a side of Tabasco sauce.
I'm not feeling chicken tonight. Try again.
What the fuck was that? Like, you asked me for my opinion and you say, no, again. That's wrong. Try again. Fuck you. 2.
Okay, so what's the best thing? What's the best thing you can make in the back?
Oh, but you're not feeling chicken. I really fuck with a 3 cheese chicken penne pasta with
that sounds better.
Extra bruschetta and a little side of buffalo.
And you're saying you can't get that?
You can.
Well,
the things that you
what differentiates that?
You told me to answer again. The things that I like is making my own buffalo chicken dip and a Fiesta lime chicken wonton taco.
Okay.
And I also do like their spinach and artichoke.
I was asking more like, what's the best thing you can order off the menu and get as a customer versus the best thing you can whip up in that kitchen when
how about
when
like
you got the
how about asking for a quesadilla burger, but asking for an extra slice of cheese on top of the tortilla buns and tell them to put it into the melt.
Yeah. Okay. So like,
and then like when you take an extra bite, it's just a big old bite of cheese.
Did you ever get to cook there? Like, were you ever in the kitchen cooking?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, yeah, what's the fucking yummiest thing you ever made that you could never actually order?
It's what I just literally fucking told you.
So when I used to work at Taco Bell, I used to make deep fried burritos.
So you used me to get into your story.
Yeah.
I love that.
When I worked at Taco Bell, I would
suck my dick already.
I would make like chimichangas just for fucking fun.
What's a chimichanga, dude?
Deep fried burrito.
That's what it is?
I think so.
Because fucking Deadpool loves it. And I'm pretty sure I'm Mexican and I've never had a chimichanga.
I think a chimichanga is a deep fried burrito covered in sauce. Like, it doesn't have to be covered in sauce.
Enchilada. No, it's not.
No, enchiladas are not deep fried. I don't think.
That's my fault. I'm sorry to my all Hispanic friends.
I don't think a fucking chimichanga is fucking Hispanic. Period. Right. That's American as hell. It's got to be.
No, it definitely is.
Yeah. But either way, some white prick came up with deep fried burrito, called it a chimichanga because it sounded Mexican enough, and they serve it at places now. I'm gonna be so wrong about that. Watch, it's like actually tradition.
I think you're right that a chimichanga is a white thing.
Let's look it up. It's interesting information to verify.
I don't know.
Who invented it? Me or you, bitch?
Not me. Shit. The fuck? The fuck? You remember what's his name? Bobby Flay?
Yeah.
He would like go up to people and be like, "Hey, I know you've been working on this like empanada for a long time. I'm gonna fight you to see who has a better empanada." It's called Beat Bobby Flay.
An empanada fight.
He lost. or one. I don't know. Watch the episode. I don't fucking remember.
No spoilers here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like it says Tex-Mex. I'm pretty sure that means like came from Texas, adapted from Mexican ideas, but made in Texas.
You know, my ex, her dad, Ernest. No, his name is Ernest. He said that burritos were actually from and created in America because people are so big and fat.
Well, I mean,
they
also,
would prefer everything to be bunched up into one tortilla, that they would just like wrap it all up and just eat it.
Isn't a burrito usually made with a flour tortilla?
Yeah.
That says all you need to know, right? Like, if it isn't with a corn tortilla, it's probably not authentic Mexican. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but you know, I think like.
But we also have
tacos with.
We have things called like, you know, flautas, and also oh, not a flauta. It's a big ass long corn thick tortilla.
Okay.
Can't remember what it's called. I'm a little drunky drunk. Not too drunky drunk.
You ever get so drunk you forget Spanish?
Yeah. But I don't forget how to wreck that puss. I wreck the puss all day.
Hey.
Yes.
Not too bad. You trying to wrap it up soon?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
You guys got a bit more time?
Yeah, no, we're pretty much like we've just been fucking talking
So,
about.
no worries.
Yeah.
Topping up with Jay-Z, so wrap it up and do whatever you guys gotta do.
All right.
Wrap it up, just like how you should if you don't want your girl to get pregnant. Wrap that shit
Yeah,
up.
and if you're not trying to catch nothing.
No.
That's another thing.
I don't wear it. I don't wear it.
Bro, I don't
It feels
even
better
have,
for me.
I don't even have unprotected sex anymore. Period.
I have
not worth it.
unprotected sex
The
all
anxiety. The anxiety.
the time. Well, you just get tested like all the time, like I do, and I've been clean for 2, 3, and
so
up
what,
years.
you go get tested, you find out you're clean, and then you fuck somebody else who you don't know whether or not they're clean,
Yeah,
and you just chance it.
Yeah.
Why?
because not everybody's dirty.
No, not everybody's dirty, and that's not what I'm saying. But if you're not trying to catch anything or transmit anything, why not just not have unprotected sex?
Because they don't feel as good. The fuck? You serious? I've been good this whole time.
Some cavemen out here.
Yeah, I am. It makes my immune system stronger.
I know, buddy, no.
There's a thing. Like, and honestly, like most fucking STIs are cured by a pill.
Yeah.
So that's it.
You can cure like gonorrhea, chlamydia.
Yeah. Syphilis.
Yeah. Even if you get herpes, you can get on blockers and then you don't have outbreaks anymore.
And herpes, like I have herpes right now. I have I have a canker sore. It's considered a herpes. In fact, 95% of the world has herpes.
There's a little bit of misinformation on that. There's a big difference between having oral herpes and genital herpes and having.
Well, if I were to give you a BJ, which I would never do unless you look at me that way again, I would give you genital herpes. Yeah, that's true. No, that is true. Because my ex, I was like, I can't eat you out right now because I have a canker sore. She's like, no, yes you can, because canker sores are not transmitted because of this science. And then I ate her out, and then now she has herpes on her butt.
Well, all right.
Yeah, that answers your question, and I'm fucking right, like I always am.
I guess there's no way to take that other than an L. You're right. If you gave somebody herpes on their butthole, then I can't refute that.
She's a good person. She was the one that fucked me over, but like overall, she's a good person because she's thick. Oh well. All right, we're heading out.
Yeah, it's time to end.
Thanks
this.
for listening to the How You Doing podcast. How you doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also suck my dick. Peace.
This one was bad.
Suck it.